I was sitting on the couch in the living room at around 11:30 p.m. I had just gotten home from work and was absolutely drained, so I was sitting there kind of staring off into space. I started hearing what sounded like a person, literally and aggressively, going through my belongings in my room. I looked over into my room and nothing was there. I froze and just said to myself, "Don't look over there, don't look over there, don't look over there." The noise continued. Then a few moments later, out of nowhere, I hear something stomping at me at full speed from my room across the kitchen, stopping right in front of me. It was so loud, I had literally shielded myself instinctively because I thought something was going to attack me. I got goosebumps and my stomach dropped. That wasn't the only experience I've had in this house. My front door was always left wide open in the morning, despite me dead-bolting it before I went to bed. I've been in my room with the door closed and hear multiple people having a loud conversation outside. The door was closed, so it was inaudible. I couldn't make out what they were saying. Other times, I've heard people coming up my stairs, dragging their bodies against the wall as they walked up. I have no idea what's going on. When I was in junior high school, I was a member of a gang. Nothing like what you see in movies. It was just a bunch of dumb white kids sneaking around late at night. One night, we were wandering around random neighborhoods. It was probably between midnight and 1 a.m. We came across a large party full of high school teenagers. They were drinking, yelling, and playing loud music. One of the members of our gang began mouthing off, shouting obscenities at them, and suddenly, they were chasing us down the street. Most of my friends jumped fences or scattered into neighboring yards, but me and another member ran down the middle of the street. It was fairly dark, but there were streetlights and a lot of ambient light. The largest group of partiers were chasing us. They were going to get us, I knew it. So something inside me told me to stop and stand still. I knew I couldn't outrun them, so they were going to get us. So I stopped. The entire group ran right past me, several of them within a foot of me. They tackled the person I was running with. They roughed him up quite a bit and asked him his name. I heard everything that was said, and I watched everything they did. I waited for them to turn on me next, but they never did. Instead, they finished with him and they walked back up the street, right past me. Not one of them looked at me, even though I was literally standing in the middle of the street, no less than a few inches from them. I waited until they passed, and then I walked over to my friend to help him off the ground. He was shocked to see me. He asked me where I went. I told him I was standing there the whole time. He insisted I wasn't. He said he was running with me 1 second, and I was just gone the next. I recited the whole conversation and what happened, and he didn't believe me. He insisted I was nowhere to be seen. I work from home, and my wife is a freelance photographer. On this particular day, our daughter was at school. My wife left at 10 a.m. that morning because she had 3 photo shoots to do. She said she would be home by 3:30 after picking up our daughter. So we said our goodbyes, and I continued to work. At 1:30, I heard the garage door open and then close. I assumed it was my wife making a quick stop. Either way, I poked my head out of my office and saw her walking towards our bedroom. I assumed something happened because she was wearing a different outfit. I went back to my desk and finished whatever I was working on, and went to our bedroom. I saw her in the shower. I figured she probably made a mess or was sweating and wanted to refresh herself before her next shoot. I didn't say anything, I just left her alone. She got out of the shower and looked at me, smiled, and I smiled back. I went back to my office and continued working. 15 minutes later, I received a text from my wife with a picture. I asked her where she was and how she got there so fast. She was confused. She said she didn't come home. She didn't stop to take a shower. I went back to the bathroom. The shower was wet. Her towel was wet. There were wet footprints on the bath mat. I made a video and I showed my wife. She couldn't believe it. She was stunned. What the hell just happened? Hello, fantastic viewers. It's Eric from Scary 411. I am the voice in your ear. So originally, I was going to quit making these Scary 411 videos, these narrations. I kind of don't want to. However, my enthusiasm is really lacking. So I've set a goal, and I hope we achieve this by the end of this year, the end of 2024. Let's reach 500 subscribers on this YouTube channel. It's a big milestone, so I'm counting on your support to make it happen. If we can hit 500 subscribers by the end of this year, 2024, I'll keep making this content that keeps you coming back for more. So, if you enjoy what I do and want to see more awesome content, share this channel, tell your friends. Let's build a stronger community. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for your ongoing support.